Hey guys, so basically everyone's been asking me to do a hair tutorial, so I'm finally going to do one. It's basically going to be what my hair is right now. It's going to be curly with a straightener. So basically what you're going to need is a straightener with a curve, so see how the edges are rounded. And it could be of this size. It doesn't have to be this exact one. A chi one works fine. It just has to be a curved straightener. Hairspray, the final and that one's actually work really well. A clip to clip your hair up, and I use heat protection spray. You don't actually have to use it, and I don't know if it exactly works, but I just use it to make myself feel better, and I use the Tresemme one. And then the last thing, which is you don't really need to use it to blow dry your hair, but I find it works really well, is a blow dryer with a brush on it to when you get out of the shower. And so here we go. Okay, so this is Malka, and she's going to be my assistant, shall I say. Okay, you're going to start off the hair in chunks. So you're going to take the first, and you're going to stick your finger anywhere. It doesn't really matter. And you're going to divide the hair. So there's a little bit on the top, and the rest is a little bit on the bottom, and the rest is on the top. Twist it, and just clip it up, so it's not in your way. I use a big clip. There you go. And that's that for now. So first I'm going to show you the technique of curling the hair. So the way you do it with a straightener is you're going to curve the straightener as you go down. So I'm going to show you a piece for an example. You take the straightener and you grab it on horizontally, and then as you go down you curve the straightener away or toward you, and you continue to go down as the straightener is curved. And that's going to add the curl. So there you go. That's the first curl. And that's that. Okay, so now that you have the first curl done, you kind of understand the technique. As you go down, you curve the straightener toward you or away from you. That'll change the direction of the curl that it's going in. So what I like to do is, if I'm doing my hair kind of similar to mine, I would do different ways of curving the straightener. I'll curve it one way toward me, one way away from me, and this way it'll get your hair more volume. If you all have the curls going the same way, that'll kind of combine the curls into one big one. So that's why I like to go different ways. And also it counts with the amount of hair you have during the straightener. So a little bit of hair will make the curl very tight, a lot tighter, and the more hair you have, the more looser the curl will be. Also with the amount of time so the tighter the curl is gonna be, the slower you go down. So I'm gonna show you a really tight curl. So I'm gonna grab a little bit of hair because I want our hair to have a lot of curl in it. So the less hair you grab, the more curls will combine in your hair. So I'm gonna grab it horizontally, and as I move down, I'm gonna go very slow. And that'll make the curl very tight. So that's a very tight curl. The longer you wait to start curving the straightener, the further down the curls will go. So let's say you want only the bottoms to be curly. You're gonna leave the straightener horizontally until you want the curl to start, and then you curve the straightener whenever you want it to start. So this one I'm gonna do toward me. I'm gonna grab the piece and curve right at the top because I want the curl starting right from the root. Now that the first layer is done, we're going to take our hairspray and just spray the bottom. So normally what I do is I put my hand underneath so the spray doesn't get on our neck. And we're just going to spray. Oh my goodness, really? Oh, got it. And there you go. Okay, once the first layer is done, I'll put it to the side so we don't get it mixed up with the other ones. Normally when you do it by yourself, I like to clip it on the side of her head so it doesn't get combined with the other hairs. So now we're going to put down another layer. So again, the same thing. What you're going to do is take your finger and just grab another chunk of hair underneath and then clip the rest. So we got the second layer done. So now what we're going to do is just take the first layer that we took and bring it all together. And then the same thing. I like to put hairspray as I continue my layers.
Prefer to use a straightener as opposed to a curling iron?
I actually do, because the curling iron, I feel like I can't really control the size of the curls, and with the straightener, you have a lot more control over the amount of hair you use and the tighter or looser the curls. Okay, so the fourth layer is done. Same thing. See, as the layers go up, you can see the curls on the top starting to take its form. When it was at the first layer, you couldn't really tell. Same thing. So now we're on the front layer. What I like to do is, basically, she likes her part on the side, so that's the way she's going to do it. But I'll just, there's not as much hair on this side, so I'll just combine it into, and do it in two. Okay, so basically, as I said, you're going to grab it horizontally, and then as you go down, you curve the straightener. So it's out. I grabbed a lot. There you go. And because her hair is parted closer to the other side of her head, I'm probably going to keep this part not as curly so the curls don't start right like on this side of her head. I'm going to start the curls like closer around here. So you can still straighten it, but when you start the curve, start it toward where the root would be. So her hair is not like... Last one. So there you go. So now that it's all done, you're just gonna spray it to make sure all the... Close your eyes. Okay, so that's it. See, all of them are going opposite directions, so that's good. And because her hair is layered, it looks nice. You can even do the curls tighter sometimes as it goes to the bottom. But now that her hair is the way it's layered, it's like the shorter pieces are obviously tighter because it doesn't have that much weight pulling it down.
Should go behind.
And that's the back. And sometimes what I like to do, which I'm not going to do with her, but for myself, I like to run my fingers through it to make it more natural because right now they're all so tight and in their own.
It's gonna fall during the day. It's gonna fall.
I'm not gonna do it.
Yeah.
As I said, but that's what sometimes I'll do. I'll run my fingers through my hair. So now we're twins. We're done. Okay, bye guys.